Marble Falls, Texas had always been a strange place. Locals whispered about the stretch of highway called Devil's Backbone, a twisted ridge where ghost sightings were common, and the air seemed to hum with something unnatural. At the edge of town, hidden behind tangled cedar trees and abandoned oil pumps, stood a forgotten AM radio station, 93.3 FM, Devil's Backbone Radio. The station hadn't had a proper signal in years. The building was crumbling, overgrown, almost erased. But then came Rick Barrett, a former shock jock who'd burned his bridges in Austin after one too many tasteless pranks. He was charismatic, loud, and desperate for relevance. When he discovered the old station still technically had a broadcasting license, he jumped at the chance. Rick cleaned it up just enough to go live. No producers. No engineers. Just him, a mic, a decades-old transmitter, and a twisted sense of humor. He rebranded the show Devil's Hour, airing every night from midnight to 3 a.m. He played old rock, local legends, and called out to the spirits of the ridge like it was a joke. One night, during a lightning storm, he went too far. "This one goes out to the Dark Lord himself," he laughed into the mic, static crackling in the background. "If you're out there, come and give me a real story to tell." Then he said it. "I summon the devil to Devil's Backbone. Let's make a deal, you give me a killer show, I'll give you my soul." It was meant as a gag. But something answered. It began subtly. Listeners, mostly night truckers, insomniacs, and ghost hunters, reported strange noises in the background. Whispers in a language no one recognized. Static that formed patterns. The signal seemed to stretch far beyond what an old AM transmitter should reach. Calls came in from as far as New Mexico, claiming they were picking up Devil's Backbone radio clear as day. Rick, thrilled by the attention, leaned into the mystery. He played audio from local ghost stories. He mocked the warnings from elders in Marble Falls. He brought in a Ouija board and did live seances on air. The more sinister the show got, the bigger the audience grew. Then came the night of the blackout. On October 13th, at 12:59 a.m., every light in Marble Falls flickered. Security cameras across town showed a surge of electromagnetic interference. Rick's voice cut in over other frequencies, even ones unrelated to radio, like baby monitors and police scanners. In the studio, Rick's live stream was running, one shaky camera pointing at him in the dim red glow of the on-air sign. He leaned in, smiling. Midnight again. Let's see what the devil's got for us tonight. There was a low, pulsing hum on the airwaves. Rick looked off-screen. His smile vanished. Anyone else hear that? The lights dimmed. Something thumped against the studio walls. The camera began to shake. In the last clear moment before the screen went black, Rick's face was frozen in horror as he whispered, "That's not the wind." The next morning, no one could reach Rick. The station was dead silent. Police were called. When they arrived, the building was unlocked, the power flickering in and out. The DJ booth was empty, no blood, no body, but something had been carved into the walls. A frequency, 93.3. Even more disturbing, the recording equipment had been destroyed, except for one reel-to-reel tape that sat untouched, spinning slowly. It played a broadcast that never aired. On the tape, Rick's voice was shaking. "This is Rick Barrett, if anyone's listening. I can't get out. The doors are gone. The windows just show darkness. I can't even see the road anymore." There were scratching sounds. A whisper layered under the audio, barely audible. Then the unmistakable sound of footsteps, not shoes, but hooves. "I was wrong," Rick whispered. "It's real. It's all real." The audio cracked. Something heavy slammed into the console. Screaming. Not just Rick's, but dozens of voices overlapping, like a chorus trapped in static. Then, finally. "You're next, 93.3 FM. The tape stopped. And so did the station. The FCC shut down the frequency, citing signal interference and unauthorized content. The station was officially condemned. Rick Barrett was declared missing. The case file remains open but cold. Yet, to this day, strange things happen in Marble Falls. People claim their radios, even digital ones, sometimes switch to 93.3 at exactly 12:59 a.m., no matter what station they were on. Just a voice, whispering through static. Midnight again. Let's see what the devil's got for us tonight. Listeners have reported car engines dying near Devil's Backbone at that same moment. Others say they see a red light blinking deep in the woods, like a broadcast tower with no source. Urban explorers have tried to find the station. Those who return say the building is different every time, bigger, older, colder. Some don't come back at all. One YouTuber posted a video claiming to have found Rick Barrett's last notes. Scribbled on a torn piece of audio tape, they read, "It was never a joke. He was always listening. If you hear the signal, don't answer. Don't tune in. Whatever you do, don't listen at midnight. But, of course, someone always does. And 93.3 FM? Still waiting. Still calling. You're next.